President Obama shells a whopping $100 billion to the United Nations. The national debt reaches $13.6 trillion. The unemployment lines grow. What? Obama worry. By Paul L. Williams, Ph.D. The U.S. State Department today announced that the Obama administration has agreed to contribute $4 billion to the United Nations Global Fund to fight AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria from 2011 to 2013. The $4 billion represents a 38% increase over the previous U.S. commitment to the fund. United Nations Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon said that a total of $11.7 billion has been raised from 40 countries, the European Commission, faith-based organizations, private foundations, and various corporations. This means that over one-third of the money will come from the pockets of U.S. taxpayers. Oil-rich nations like Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, and the United Arab Emirates contribute next to nothing, and China, which holds most of the U.S. $14 trillion debt, agreed to provide a measly $14 million. In addition to the annual gift of $1.33 billion to the Global Fund, President Obama has agreed to provide billions more for UN projects. These allocations are set forth in a 28-page document as follows. Funnel $63 billion to the Global Health Initiative during the next 6 years. Make $1 billion annually to education programs. Give $475 million to the Global Agricultural and Food Security Program. Provide $800 million from the Overseas Private Investment Corporation to Muslim-majority countries in the Middle East and North Africa. An additional $3.2 billion will be provided by private equity capital sources to these Muslim nations. Shell out millions more available through U.S. aid for developing tech hubs in Uganda, Kenya, Cameroon, South Africa, and Senegal. Dole out $80 million through the Overseas Private Investment Corporation for small to medium enterprises in the Middle East and North Africa. Cough up $2.5 billion annually to 90 countries to strengthen governance and democratic institutions. Make available $30 billion through the Obama's Climate Change Initiative to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In addition, $100 billion a year will be provided through taxpayer and private resources to deal with the alleged threat of global climate change. Cap and trade. The United States is assessed at 22% of the UN regular budget and more than 27% for UN the peacekeeping budget. Mr. Obama has requested $516.3 million for the UN regular budget and more than $2.182 billion for the peacekeeping budget for 2011. The United States is also assessed for numerous other United Nations organizations as well. More than $6.347 billion went to UN organizations in 2009. The United States also provides money to the UN through the State Department, Department of Agriculture, Department of Energy, Department of Health and Human Services, and other agencies.